What's up, Rich Squad? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and in this video I'll be presenting to you the best Tottenham versus Ajax combined 11 of the 2018-19 season. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Tottenham Hotspur and Ajax will meet each other in this season's UEFA Champions League semi-final. For Tottenham Hotspur, they defeated Manchester City on the away goal rule when the tie finished 4-4 on aggregate. For Ajax, they defeated Juventus 3-2 on aggregate and in the process prevented Cristiano Ronaldo from winning a potential fourth consecutive Champions League title. The first leg of this tie will be played at the spanking new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on April the 30th, while the return leg will be played on May 8th at the Johan Cruyff Arena. But in the meantime, let's have some fun and put together the best Tottenham versus Ajax combined 11 for the 2018-19 season. For Tottenham Hotspur, their squad is made up of 25 players, 17 foreigners and 8 locals. The players considered for selection are as follows: Hugo Lloris, Davinson Sanchez, Toby Alderweireld, Kieran Trippier, Yann Vertonghen, Danny Rose, Ben Davies, Dele Alli, Christian Eriksen, Harry Winks, Moussa Sissoko, Harry Kane, Lukas Mora, Eric Lamela, Heung-min Son, and Fernando Llorente. For Ajax, their squad is made up of 28 players, 15 foreign and 13 locals. Players considered for selection are as follows: Andre Onana, Mattias Delict, Nicolas Tagliafico, Daley Blind, Nusair Mazraoui, Frankie de Jong, Donny van de Beek, Lasse Schöne, Hakim Ziyech, David Neres, Kasper Dolberg, Dusan Tadic, and Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. That's a total of 13 players, which means 2 players will not be considered to go up versus the 11 Tottenham players I considered for selection. This 11 will be heavily based on stats and how the players have performed throughout the 2018-19 season. I'll be putting strikers up against strikers, right wingers up against right wingers, and so on and so forth, just to make sure you understand how my 11 is picked. For the strikers, I have Harry Kane versus Dusan Tadic. Right wing, Lucas Mora versus Hakim Ziyech. Left wing, Heung-min Son versus David Neres. Left central attacking midfield, Dele Alli versus Donny van de Beek. Right central attacking midfield, Christian Eriksen versus Lasse Schöne in an all-Danish showdown. Central defensive midfield, Moussa Sissoko versus Frankie de Jong. Left back, Danny Rose versus Nicolas Tagliafico. Right back, Kieran Trippier versus Nusair Mazraoui. Left centre back, Toby Alderweireld versus Daley Blind. Right centre back, Yann Vertonghen versus Mattias Delict. And for the goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris versus Andre Onana. The odd men out are Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, Kasper Dolberg, Fernando Llorente, Harry Winks, Davinson Sanchez, Eric Lamela, and Ben Davies. For this combined 11, I'll be using a 4-3-3 formation, and both Mauricio Pochettino and Erik ten Hag will be overseeing the squad. In the strikers position, we have Harry Kane versus Dusan Tadic. For Harry Kane, this season he has made 39 appearances in all competitions, scoring 24 times and providing 6 assists. In the UEFA Champions League, he made 8 appearances, scoring 5 goals and provided 1 assist. But in the quarterfinals versus Manchester City, he picked up a nasty injury which resulted in his season ending early. For Dusan Tadic, he has made 51 appearances, scoring 34 goals and providing 21 assists. In the Champions League, he has made 10 appearances, scoring 6 times and providing 4 assists. Only Messi has been involved in more Champions League goals this season. Impressive. So guys, we have Harry Kane versus Dusan Tadic for the strikers position. Even though Dusan Tadic is not a striker by trade, Erik ten Hag used him in the position to great success this season, hence the reason he has over 30 goals and he picked up over 20 assists. Harry Kane, however, was having a great season up until that injury versus Manchester City. This season has been an injury-plagued season for the England captain, but if it wasn't for the injury, I would have put Harry Kane up top without any question. But I'm afraid I have to go with Dusan Tadic. Like, he has been directly involved in over 50 goals. Only Messi has done better, with 60+ involvements. It is ridiculous. Ajax acquired him from Southampton for a little over 10 million euros, and he is now proven to be one of the signings of the season. So I think it would be really unfair to put Harry Kane above Dusan Tadic based on only reputation alone. Tadic is the first player in the 11. So let's move on to the left winger position. At left wing, we have Heung-min Son versus David Neres. For Heung-min Son, this season he has made 44 appearances, scoring 20 goals and providing 10 assists in all competitions. In the Champions League, he has made 10 appearances, scoring 4 goals and providing 1 assist. 3 of those goals came in their victory versus Manchester City. For David Neres, he has made 48 appearances, scoring 12 goals and providing 15 assists in all competitions this season. In the Champions League, he has made 10 appearances, scoring twice and providing 2 assists. For the left winger position, this one was a bit hard because Heung-min Son is having the season of his career and David Neres is also having the season of his career. Both left wingers has been absolutely phenomenal, but I'm afraid I'll have to go with Sonaldo. He deserves the credit and I'm gonna give it to him. Son will be my left winger. I think he single-handedly defeated Manchester City in the quarterfinals to put Tottenham in their first ever Champions League semi-finals. And don't debate it and say Tottenham was in the semi-finals back in the 70s. I'm talking about the UEFA Champions League here. But Neres definitely deserves a shout, man. He adds the Brazilian flair to this brilliant Ajax team, and he is very, very unlucky to miss out on this 11. But Heung-min Son has been phenomenal, and no one should leave him out of their combined 11. So let's move on to the right winger's position. At right wing, we have Lukas Mora versus Hakim Dziak. This season, Lukas has made 43 appearances, scoring 12 goals and providing 2 assists in all competitions. In the Champions League, he has made 9 appearances, scoring twice. For Hakim Dziak, he has made 44 appearances, scoring 20 goals and providing 20 assists. Like, wow. In the Champions League, he has made 9 appearances, scoring twice and providing 2 assists. Guys, this one is a bit easier. Lukas Mora or Hakim Dziak? I have to go with Hakim Dziak, man. He has been rumored to move to a bigger club for the past few seasons. That's how amazing the man has been in the Eredivisie for both 20 and for Ajax. The man is just damn good. The Moroccan is my right winger, hands down. Like you're telling me, 40 goals he's been involved in directly. 40. That's freaking amazing, man. Hakim Dziak gets my pick to complete the front line of himself, Dusan Tadic, and Heung-min Son. So let's move into the midfield. At left central midfield, we have Dele Alli versus Donny van de Beek. For Dele Alli, in an injury-curtailed season, he has made 32 appearances, scoring 7 goals and providing 6 assists. In the Champions League, he has made 5 appearances, providing only 1 assist. For Donny van de Beek, he has made 52 appearances all season, scoring 15 goals and providing 11 assists. In the Champions League, he has made 10 appearances, scoring twice and providing 2 assists. Left central midfield. Guys, this one was easy for me. All season, I've been underrating Donny van de Beek. He has been flying under the radar. A lot of people know who Dele Alli is, but they don't know who Van de Beek is. But my left cam will be Donny van de Beek. This guy is really good. Dele Alli is not my most favorite player. He is probably one of my least favorite players. But this is not based on favoritism. It's based on performances and stats. And Donny van de Beek gets my nod for the first man in the midfield. At right central attacking midfield, I have Christian Eriksen coming up versus his fellow Dane, Lasse Schöne. For Christian Eriksen, he has made 45 appearances, scoring 9 goals and providing a whopping 17 assists in all competitions this season. In the Champions League, he has made 9 appearances, scoring 2 goals and providing 4 assists. For his fellow Dane, Lasse Schöne, he has made 46 appearances all season, scoring 6 goals and providing 7 assists. In the Champions League, he has made 9 appearances, scoring a beautiful free kick versus Real Madrid and providing 1 assist. Guys, this one was another easy one, but I chose to put Eriksen versus Schöne. Schöne does play in a more defensive role, but I had to consider him for this 11, and I thought it was fun to put him up versus his fellow Dane. So I'm gonna go with Christian Eriksen, who has been magnificent once again for Tottenham Hotspur. Like, he is just a silent killer in the middle of the field, and I think he is one of the most important men for this Tottenham Hotspur team. So Christian Eriksen will join Donny van de Beek in the attacking midfielder positions. Now let's drop back to central defensive midfield, where we have Moussa Sissoko versus Frankie de Jong. This season, Sissoko has made 39 appearances, not scoring any goals and providing 4 assists. In the Champions League, he has made 7 appearances, providing 1 assist. He recently picked up an injury in the second leg versus Manchester City and may not play the semi-finals. For Frankie de Jong, he has made 47 appearances all season, scoring 4 goals and providing 3 assists. In the Champions League this season, he has made 9 appearances, where most of his work was done in Ajax's defensive third of the field. He will join Barcelona in the summer. Awesome. This one was another easy one, man. Sissoko versus de Jong, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm gonna go with Frankie de Jong. 21-year-old phenom has been amazing. No wonder Barcelona picked him up even before the summer transfer window was open. Man City has been chasing this guy forever, but he chose to go to Barcelona, and I wish him all the best. I'm not mad at him at all for snubbing us. Seriously. I'm gonna go with Frankie de Jong over Moussa Sissoko, who has been a vastly improved player this season, playing in a more defensive role, using his physicality and his strength, because going forward, I don't think Moussa Sissoko is very good at all. Hence the reason he has no goals this season. So I'm final on it. Frankie de Jong completes my midfield trio. So now let's move on to the defenders. Let's start with left back, where we have Danny Rose coming up versus Nicolas Tagliafico. For Danny Rose, this season he has made 32 appearances in all competitions, providing 5 assists. In the Champions League, he has made 5 appearances and hasn't provided any goals nor assists. But as part of the back 4, he has conceded 5 goals and kept 2 clean sheets. For Nicolas Tagliafico, he has made 41 appearances, scoring 5 goals and providing 6 assists in all competitions this season. In the Champions League, he has made 8 appearances, scoring 3 times. As part of the defense, he has conceded 9 goals and kept 2 clean sheets. For my left back position, Danny Rose or Nicolas Tagliafico. I'm gonna go with the Argentine international here because he has been way more impressive than Danny Rose this season. I think Danny Rose is more regressing than progressing. I can remember like 2 seasons ago when Danny Rose was running down the left flanks, I was very fearful. But this season, he is a shadow of that memory. For Nicolas Tagliafico, he has been awesome going forward and also tracking back whenever he can. My right back position, I have Kieran Trippier versus Noussair Mazraoui. For Trippier, he has made 34 appearances this season, scoring 1 goal and providing 5 assists. In the Champions League, he has made 5 appearances, providing 2 assists. As part of Tottenham's backline, he has conceded 11 goals and kept 1 clean sheet. For Mazraoui, he has made 43 appearances, scoring 4 goals and providing 4 assists. In the Champions League, he has scored twice, and as part of the back 4, he has conceded 9 times and kept 3 clean sheets. Kieran Trippier or Noussair Mazraoui. Once again, this young man has impressed me way more than Kieran Trippier has. It seems like Trippier has regressed since he did so well at the World Cup, but Mazraoui has been awesome on the right flanks for Ajax this season. I could recall him retrieving a ball versus Real Madrid, which ended up in the back of the net because of his never ever say die attitude and the workload he gets in. I think this young fullback has a very bright future ahead of him. Hopefully he ends up at a club that's going to give him the opportunities he deserves. Mazraoui, my right back. Sorry Kieran Trippier, not good enough this season. At left center back, I have Yann Vertonghen versus Mattias Delict. This one is a good one. This season, Yann Vertonghen has made 31 appearances, scoring twice and providing 1 assist. In the Champions League, he has made 7 appearances, scoring 1 goal and providing 1 assist. As part of Tottenham's defense, he has conceded 7 goals and kept an impressive 4 clean sheets. He is a former Ajax youth product. For Mattias Delict, he has made a whopping 50 appearances this season, scoring 6 goals and providing 4 assists. In the Champions League, he has made 9 appearances, scoring once. Remember that thumping header versus Juventus to put Ajax into the semi-final? As part of Ajax's back 4, he has conceded 10 goals and kept 2 clean sheets. Who would make the cut for my first centre back? Yann Vertonghen or Mattias Delict? Both are very good players. Very good going forward as well. For Yann Vertonghen, this has been an injury-curtailed season for him. And with Davinson Sanchez, Juan Foyth, and Toby Alderweireld all available options for Mauricio Pochettino, Yann Vertonghen has been used sparingly this season. But for Mattias Delict, the young man has been absolutely amazing this season. 50 appearances. It just shows how fit he is and how determined he is to get to the top. He is already touted to be one of the future greats, and this season is testament of that. Amazing going forward, resolute in defense. Mattias Delict will be my pick ahead of Yann Vertonghen. This one was very hard, but when you think about how good Mattias Delict is and how better he will get, Yann Vertonghen step aside, Mattias Delict step into the light. Thank you. I got a little bit dramatic there, but Mattias Delict would also captain this 11. For the right center back position, we have Toby Alderweireld versus Daley Blind. This one, to be honest guys, is going to be really hard to pick. Alderweireld, 44 appearances this season, not providing any goals nor assists. In the Champions League, he has made 9 appearances, also not providing any goals nor assists. As part of the backline, he has conceded 12 goals and kept 4 clean sheets. He is also a former Ajax youth product. For Daley Blind, a former Manchester United player, he has made 52 appearances this season, scoring 5 goals and providing 4 assists. In the Champions League, as part of the backline, he has conceded 10 times and kept 3 clean sheets. So guys, this one was really hard to pick. That's why I went to the community tab and asked you to share your 11 so I could see what you guys are actually thinking. Toby Alderweireld versus Daley Blind. Who is gonna be my final defender? Blind's stats look really good. He has provided goals and assists while Alderweireld has not. He has been a little better in defense. Going from Manchester United back to Ajax, Alderweireld being a mainstay in Tottenham's defense. With Ajax already dominating this 11, I'm gonna go with Alderweireld here because I think Daley Blind needs to prove himself for one more season. One more season before you get the edge. I'm going to go with Alderweireld. It's a pathetic excuse to go with Alderweireld, but I think he is the better defender. But Tottenham hasn't been great in the Premier League, losing 12 times, while Ajax has only lost 4 times in the Eredivisie. So that contributes to his numbers being a little worse than Daley Blind's. And he stays back most of the time anyway, while Yann Vertonghen goes forward. So, Toby Alderweireld, my final defender here. And for the last position, the goalkeeping position. For the goalkeeping position, I have Hugo Lloris versus Andre Onana. For Hugo Lloris, he has made 38 appearances, conceding 39 goals and kept 12 clean sheets in all competitions this season. In the Champions League, he has made 8 appearances, conceding 10 times and kept 4 clean sheets. For Andre Onana, he has made 50 appearances, conceded 40 goals and kept 16 clean sheets. In the Champions League, he has made 10 appearances, conceding 10 goals and kept 3 clean sheets. The stats for both keepers are looking really good. Onana playing 50 games, Lloris playing 38 games. Both has made a lot of mistakes this season. I saw Onana made a lot of mistakes. I've seen Lloris made numerous mistakes. But what Lloris has over Onana is the fact that he is the captain of the Tottenham Hotspur team, and he is a World Cup winning captain as well. I know I said that Mattias Delict will captain this team, but I was tempted to go with Onana in goal, 23-year-old and all, Lloris up there in age. But I think I have to go for the safer option in Hugo Lloris here. Has not had a bad season, but Pochettino has rotated his goalkeepers during the cup and when Lloris has picked up a knock or two. But I'm not taking anything away from Andre Onana. He has been spectacular this season. He is one of the reasons Ajax are in the semi-final of the Champions League. But I'm going to have to make the tough decision and not pick him and go with Hugo Lloris to make a more balanced 11. This was not an easy feat at all, but let me give you a recap of my Tottenham versus Ajax combined 11. In the strikers position, I have Dusan Tadic, left wing Heung-min Son, right wing Hakim Dziak, midfielders Donny van de Beek, Christian Eriksen and Frankie de Jong, defenders right back Mazraoui, left back Nicolas Tagliafico, central defenders Toby Alderweireld and Mattias Delict, with Hugo Lloris as my goalkeeper. So guys, I appreciate you getting all the way to the end of the video, and if you're new around here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to slap a like on the video, and in the comment section down below, share with me your best Tottenham versus Ajax combined 11, and let me know which team you think will advance to the final. I'm your boy Dominic Rich, and I'd like to say thank you very much for watching this video, and until next time, peace out. Rich Squad!